This morning has been an absolute winner for me running. It sounds mad, it's been a bit tough, but I wished it would have lasted longer. I don't know if you'll get that, but I'm actually gutted it's over. 5k warm up, around about 23 minutes. Then I did 10k at threshold. So I did 10k in 37 minutes, flat, more or less. I've been up since 4 o'clock, out running at 4:30. Started me 10k threshold around about 5ish after I've done my 5k warm up. Now I'm on my 5k cool down, just wrapping it up in around about the same time as my warm up. There we go. That's 20k before work. 23 minutes flat. Sounds mad, but I appreciate my fitness right now. I do, even though I've grafted hard for it. I've not took my foot off the gas once, and it's been tough, but it's been for mornings like these, days like these, like doing the 10k in 37 minutes flat at 5 in the morning after I'd done a 5k warm up. I'm on a split today, so the split shift today is a little bit ropey because I don't really want to be going in, finishing at 20 past 11 in the morning, then I've got to be back at 20 past 2. So there's literally like a 3-hour gap where I've got to get back and get this workout done. And it's a 2-hour workout, you know, it's the warm up, the actual session, the cool down, the little bits in between that you do. It takes up about 2 hours of your day. So I can't be rushing, then have an hour to get back into work, get showered and have something to eat, rushing around. Bothered. Because then I'll just be stressing around on my split, the first half of my split, thinking I need to finish this on time. I don't want to be late, and I don't want to be thinking that driving the bus either. Got to be in at 8 o'clock today, and it is 6:30, so I've got an hour and a half. That's decent. Anyway, let's get to work. I have no idea what duty I'm on today, but I know I'm doing the 143 service at some point. Some drivers, I know for a fact, can look at the duty, you know exactly what they're doing. I don't pay any attention to it. Decent that though, can't believe I got that run done this morning. Getting something like that just cleaned off the slate before the day's even began. Even though I'm used to doing these and like, yeah, I've done it a million times. You've seen these videos where I've done hard workouts in the morning and gone, I'm glad that's done. The process of getting something done like that is literally a massive art in itself just to get that finished. Anyway, let's get to the depot. I'm on board 197. I'm in a hybrid today. This year is flying by. This morning, I'm on this board all day, but I'm obviously on a split, so I'm not back on it until I've got to leave the depot at 23 minutes past 2 this afternoon, but I finish at 20 past 11. I've got to go dead from here to Parswood and then do the 50 into MediaCity and then the 50 back from MediaCity back to Parswood. That's it, that's the first part of my shift. And then the next part of my shift is 1.5 trips on the 143. And then I do the 43 from Piccadilly to the airport to Leastone Road, and I finish around about 7 o'clock tonight. Whew, a long old day, but I've already completed the best part of it and I don't have to start for another half an hour, so I'm just going to chill out, bask in the process of doing that run this morning and have a bit of a drink and rehydrate. Right, I'm on TEH 144, Bay 27, nice hybrid, doing the 50 route, which it's just that's a simple route. I'm only going to Salford Quays and back. Let me find this bus now. Here we go. Wow, this is tight. Look at this gap here. I'm squeezing in. Let's get this show on the road and get out of here. There's an old school. I put on a TikTok one day or something that I was driving an old school bus. I had all the old timers in the comments going, "That's not old school, this is old school," and all, and like naming buses at me. Because I was going to say this is old school because this has got the wind up things for the seats. I like these buses though. Get the checks done on this bus. Out this way. This bus looks sweet. Just needs a wash. Right, so Kingsway Road, speed limit change, 30 mile per hour. This has only changed the last couple of days, so got to be on the ball with that. This used to be a 40 mile per hour road for forever, and now it's down to 30. So there's a couple of people that will get caught out with that, like that guy there that's just belting it. No, he's just slowed down the speed camera. Yeah, you got to be careful. So 30 mile per hour speed limit on Kingsway. I've got to depart at 26 minutes past, so I've got like 9 minutes. Pretty cool. There's a busy junction up here, and it's like when you go into the bus station from this side, you have to do a left at the lights and go right the way around, and there's just a right turn at the bottom of the junction. There's a yellow box junction there, and luckily there's no camera there, because sometimes if you time it wrong you can get stuck in that yellow box. That's no good, because no one will let you out. Because as the lights, what you find anyway, you don't have to be a bus, but as the lights go from green to amber to red, people will just fly through on amber and even a last minute red, and then that takes up your chance to turn in. But anyway, looking forward to this now. Looking forward to it. I'm just going to work, but you know what I mean, I'm looking for this day now. I've got this day done. I've already got this day boxed off because I've done that mad run this morning. Got to MediaCity now, set off in 3 minutes. I'm going to get my numbers up. See what the day brings. Can't imagine it being busy here today because all the kids are off school now. But you never can tell, can you? Tell you what, I'm enjoying these monsters at the minute. Obviously they have to be sugar free. I think there's 11 calories in the whole drink. Now, I know it's not protein or anything like that, but this is my only vice, so I don't want to hear anyone saying you shouldn't be eating them, they're the devil's drink and all that sort of stuff. I'm having it. And let's go. Is it. Arrived at MediaCity. It's the last stop. Take the numbers off. And a right load of people on there. At one of the stops in Salford near the universities, I got 24 kids and 6 adults all on one go. I was like, wow. And they all didn't know it was the last stop there. I had to tell them it was the last stop. But I'll have a little bit of layover now before it's time to depart and do the next trip. I'm still early, 2 minutes early, so that's decent. I get to chill here for a little minute, put the brakes on and relax. While I've got a bit of time here, I'm just going to enjoy this place for what it is, because this is probably the best place. You don't get many places where you get a bit of layover, where you can get out and stretch your legs. The views are nice here, but also it's empty, do you know what I mean? There's no people. And if you step out in Piccadilly, boom, you're getting it with loads of different people. Like, do you know where to get this bus from? What bus are you going to be? What time are you leaving? And before you know it, you're like, your layover time's over and you've not had no time for yourself. So, you know, sometimes it can be a little bit rude. Like, you have to say, go and ask one of those guys in the orange eye vises or something. But here, you just get a little bit of peace, man, and it's just good. So I've got to set off in about 7 minutes back to East Didsbury and then back to the depot, and then I get my break for the first bit of the day, which is fucking buzzing. This is the best, man. Honestly, I'm in a good mood today. I did that session this morning. It's just literally, that is just the best mood. And I'm driving around and I'm just seeing people running and stuff, and I'm just thinking, I already got mine in for the day, kid. Cue a guy running, but yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. You know, they do a bit of training in here as well. This around the quays here, they do like open water swimming around there. I'm not keen on that. I'd love to do a triathlon one day or something, but the open water swimming just frightens the life out of me. And ever since I dislocated my shoulder boxing years ago. Every time I do the front crawl, I can feel it sort of like getting to that point. The first year after I dislocated my shoulder, it kept coming back out of its socket so many times. It was probably, touch wood, it's one of the worst injuries I've ever had. And I wouldn't want anyone to go through that. It'd literally dislocate in my sleep. I'd be asleep in bed with my arm under the pillow, and then I'd move a certain way and I'd hear it just crack and come out of its socket. And I literally had to Mel Gibson it back in, you know, rigs out of Lethal Weapon against the wall or something, or it'd come out of the socket in work and everything. It's mad, but hopefully it's not done it for ages. Right, I need to get going now, back into service. Right, we're up and running. Let's get this show back on the road, get the old numbers up. We've got to swing it round there, get back on the stand over there. Does that. If the door opens, when you shut these doors, if you shut these doors and they don't close proper and they open while you're driving, you get an automated thing that says please apply the handbrake, and until you stop and apply the handbrake, it won't stop saying it, regardless of that there's nothing wrong. So get round there now and load anyone up on the stop. I can already see people legging it for the bus. It's alright, pal, we've still got a couple of minutes. Right, don't worry, I'm going to apply the handbrake. Anyway, let's get the show on the road. This junction here now, this is like a big yellow box junction on the 50, and it's a bit ropey really. You've got temporary traffic lights up here. I can't see because that bus is there, the lights have gone on red anyway. Usually what happens, you have like just your car's just blocking up this junction up here. You can get stuck in that box if you're just a little bit too eager. You know what they say the rules is, you're not supposed to leave, whether this is on green or not, unless there's enough room to get to the other side without getting stuck in that yellow box. If it's already blocked up and your lights go on green, you stay where you are. It's mad how numb you get to people bibbing in town, people blasting their horn, bibbing at other people, and fucking police, ambulance, fire service always up your side. Every time the sirens come on, you're like now that yellow box junction's nice and tight and blocked up. I can't really go until them lights move. That's doing me in bibbing like mad. Can't move. Oh, that's done my shedding. That's all them there blocking that up. And because they've done that, these lights have cycled through green back to red. So I had no way to move. Thought about it, but by the time them lights went on green, these ones had turned to red. I'll be able to go through now. It's worth just staying there, because the last thing you want to do is block this up. Easy peasy. Should still make it to the next timing point as well. I think I've got to be there at 10:22. It's 10:16, so I've got like 6 minutes. Oh, it's doing my head in. It's the only thing with these hybrids, it's a pile of turd when they're doing this, and they've got the warning symbols and they're just beeping for nothing. Anyway, look at this show on the road. Time to get out of Dodge. I've been asked loads of questions about that bus that hit the bridge. I have no idea what happened there. I have no idea. There's many reasons why it can happen. It's unfortunate, 100%. And this is another example of how your life can just change like that, doing this job. 1 minute you're doing your job, next minute, bang. You know, and I don't like to speculate, because unless you know the full answers to everything, there's no point in speculating. It's just unfortunate for everyone involved. Anyway, it's time to get back now and get some scran, because I am hungry. Right, coming into Manchester Airport now. Oh yes. So, I want to do like a section where I address some of the comments, because I do get a lot of decent comments and not a lot of them get read out. Someone's put, I'm from Northeast Texas. The video popped up on my feed. Good job. Northeast Texas. I've had people watching it from New Zealand, Australia. It's mad, some of these comments. Greetings from a fellow bus driver in Sweden. Let's have a look more. Being a driver in the US, it feels weird seeing you drive without a seatbelt. Yeah, we don't, unless the seatbelts are fitted, we don't wear the seatbelts. Someone put, silly question, but what do you take for your meals? So I get a lot of questions about my diet, and my diet, I've gone over it in videos, and I'll probably keep getting questions about it because new people will tune in. And it is just basically chicken, pasta. I've cut a lot of bread out of it. I used to eat a lot of bread. I have tuna mayo. It's very bland and very basic, but my diet is literally the contents of the My Protein section in Iceland, in their freezer section. Yes, definitely please do full route videos. This will be great. There's a bit of a map going on too, then even better. A bit of a map. Make it even harder for me. Yeah, I want to do full route videos. I'm going to do one next week, but I want to do them right. I've held back from doing them because I don't just want it to be a boring, just watch the route. I want to put some commentary on it, go over the busy bus stops and what problem areas are and all sorts of stuff like that. And, you know, for new drivers that might come in that might find it helpful. Cracking content from a fellow Manchester driver. See you on the road, pal. There's loads of nice comments.
full route videos would be great. I think a lot of people would like the full route videos. I'm going to get to do them. Yeah, buddy, weekly motivation to go out and get after it. That's the one. Oh, and another one as well. I got a young lad got on with his brother called Murphy. He wanted a shout out, so I'll give little Murphy a shout out and hope he's having a good holiday. He actually asked for a selfie as well, so that's decent. If I can give it, it's mad how many youngsters I've got watching the channel. If I can give any youngsters advice, don't follow the crowd. Don't listen. This is just boring stuff, but this is just the basic stuff that people at my age wish they would have followed at your age. Don't vape. Don't smoke. Don't do drugs. Don't drink. Go to bed early-ish in the holidays. Get up. Train. Yeah, everything will be good from that. I tell you what I'm getting as well. I'm getting a lot of people that used to be bus drivers, and they're not bus drivers anymore, but they're coming back going, do you make me want to drive buses again and all that sort of stuff. Gives me throwbacks to the time in Manchester. Would love to see you going through the whole journey. Cheers from Australia. That's what I mean. Just pop it in the comments with a question, and I'll read it out on the next video, and put where you're from as well. Because I've had loads of people from all over the world, and it's mad to think that loads of people from all over the world watch my video, but they do. Let's have a look. Love the video. The one thing you never talk about is how you put up with the aggression from some passengers. I don't get aggression from passengers. You might get the odd one. There's always the odd idiot out there that wants to get on for nothing and wants to give you a bit of crap or has had a bad day. But I mean, energy. You meet people with the same energy that they meet you, and I usually just meet people with just normal energy. You get what I mean? I can get how people can get confrontational, but I don't get much of that, so it's not really worth going over because I don't get it. Please make a video behind the scenes, maybe one day. Made my tea, this has. You know what, it's mad how many people look forward to the videos as well, so I'm going to leave that there because I'm just taking up loads of time here with the videos and the comments, but I appreciate it. I do massively appreciate it. So bang a comment in on this video and I'll pick about 10 and read them out, and I'll answer some questions if I can as well. That's another day done in the depot, and I'm making my escape out of here rapido. Went without a hitch, everything just fell perfectly. Pretty quiet, so you know, come September, that's when the busy time is. Right now everyone's just cruising around, just fucking stopping at timing points and just waiting around. But I love it. Look at this, man. Summertime, training, this is the best.